Good afternoon, everyone. When people think about military service, they often picture courage, sacrifice, resilience. We honor veterans for protecting our freedom and serving our country. However, many veterans return home carrying burdens that are not visible to the eye. Today, I want to discuss the important issue that affects millions of former service members veteran mental health. Especially, I will explain the mental health challenges veterans face, the factors that contribute to these challenges, and the resources available to support them. First, is it important to understand the scope of the issue? According to the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs, more than 18 million veterans live in the United States today. While many transition successfully into civilian life, others struggle with mental health conditions related to their military experiences. One of the most common conditions affecting veterans is post traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD. PTSD can affect PTSD can develop after experiencing or witnessing a traumatic event such as combat serious accident, loss of fellow servicemen, or military sexual trauma. Symptoms of PTSD may include flashbacks, nightmares, anxiety, difficulty sleeping, emotional numbness, and avoiding situations that remind individuals of their trauma. These symptoms can interfere with relationships, employment, and everyday activities. Veterans are also at an increased risk for depression and anxiety. Some experience feelings of sadness, hopelessness, irritability, or a loss of interest in activities they once enjoyed. Another significant concern is substance misuse. Some veterans turn to alcohol or drugs as a way to cope with emotional pain, stress, or trauma. While this may provide temporary relief, it often worsens mental health challenges over time. Perhaps the most alarming issue is suicide among veterans. Although veterans make up a small percentage of the U.S. population, the amount of a high number of suicide they amount for a high number of suicides each year. This statistic highlights the urgent need of awareness, support, and accessibility for mental health care. So, what contributes to these mental health challenges? Combat exposure is one factor, but is not the only one. Military service often involves repeated deployments, long separation from families, demanding work environment, and high levels of stress. Transitioning back into civilian life can also be difficult. Veterans may struggle to find employment, reconnect with family and friends, or adjust to a lifestyle that feels very different from the structure and purpose they experienced during their military service. In addition, many veterans hesitate to seek help because of the stigma. Military culture often emphasizes strength, self resilience, and perseverance. As a result, some veterans may worry that asking for support will be a sign of weakness. However, seeking help is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of courage. Another important factor to consider is that mental health challenges can affect not only veterans but also their families and loved ones. Spouses, children, and close friends may struggle to understand the changes a veteran is experiencing, especially when symptoms of PTSD, depression, or anxiety create difficulties with communication and relationships. Family members often play a vital role in recognizing warning signs and encouraging veterans to seek help. It is important to recognize that mental health recovery is possible. Many veterans who receive treatment and support go on building fulfilling careers, maintaining healthy relationships, and lead meaningful lives. Early intervention, access to quality care, and strong support system can make a significant difference. By creating communities that encourage open conversations about mental health, we can help veterans feel understood, valued, and empowered to reach out for assistance when they need it. Fortunately, there are effective treatments and resources available. The Department of Veteran Affairs provides mental health services that includes counseling, medication management, support group, and specialized programs for PTSD and substance disorders. Evidence-based therapies such as cognitive behavior therapy and prolonged exposure therapy have helped many veterans manage symptoms and improve their quality of life. In addition to professional treatment, some social groups play a vital role in recovery. Family members, friends, fellow veterans, and community organizations can provide understanding, connection, and encouragement. Organizations across the country often offer peer support programs, employment assistance, and recreational activities that are designed specifically for veterans. If a veteran is experiencing a mental health crisis, immediate help is available through the Veterans Crisis Line. As we conclude, I want to leave you with a message. Not all wounds are visible. Our responsibility to veterans does not end when their military service ends. By learning about veteran mental health, reducing stigma, and encouraging those who are struggling to seek support, we can help ensure veterans receive the care and compassion they deserve. The men and women who served our country have shown extraordinary strength. Now it's our turn to support them. I would like to show you a visual aid that shows 22% of veterans suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, 34% suffer from other medical concerns, and 1 out of 3 veterans get help. Thank you.